guess you probably know by now, if you didn't know before today, that the journey to commercialisation for any product is a long and complex journey. You encounter a lot of problems along the way. If your product is a hardware development, then you encounter real-world issues very early on in the development, and the road to commercialisation can seem impossible. Sourcing parts, identifying material, building prototypes, designing or respinning your design and waiting for parts to come in, supply chain issues, testing product approvals, complicated intellectual property implications. The list goes on, and it's certainly not for the faint-hearted. And so many of our hardware startups have to muddle along and rely on good luck. Today, I want to talk to you about the ecosystem we have for hardware startups in this country. It's a good system, but we need to take the system from just being good to being great. So if you picture your hardware inventor / heroic figure, he or she has come through many, many hurdles and is now standing on the edge of this valley of debt that every product has to traverse to reach commercialization. What do they do next? Maybe they should hire some people. Maybe they should just go seek investment. But investors will want minimum viable product. Maybe we should sell some product and generate some cash. But we need to respin our design. Maybe I need to go back and look at the market again, see what it wants. You know, it's not difficult to picture a rabbit in the headlights, with all due respect to inventors in the room and rabbits. But it's a very difficult position to be in. And then what if that inventor is a reluctant hero, as many are, more creative than a CEO? What will our ecosystem then do to ensure their compelling idea makes it through to commercialization? The vision we are developing is something we call the entrepreneurial factory. This is a one-stop shop where the creative can come to build a physical product which will transform the physical world. What the entrepreneurial factory does differently is that in exchange for a share in the startup, we provide all the answers and skills in the area of market development, marketing, financial planning, investment, design, and manufacturing. The employees of the entrepreneurial factory work as employees of the startup, focused on delivering success for the startup and a return on our investment when the startup spins out. Our goal is to revolutionize the landscape of green tech hardware startups by providing direct, focused, expert support in all the key areas along the path to commercialization. Not in this case mentoring or presentations, but expert employees working on moving the dial on the chances of success for that startup. And here's the thing, we already have ideas and products lined up to enter the entrepreneurial factory. If I might ask you this by way of an example, what are the two key elements we need to have to continue to exist on this planet? It's air and water. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like the idea of having unclean air or unclean water. And certainly in the case of water, much of the underdeveloped world, this is a huge issue. There's a water pump called the India Mark II pump, which is common across most of the underdeveloped world. And an issue with this pump, like all mechanical pumps, is that it can fail. But the difference in the underdeveloped world is by the time the installer finds out that the pump has failed, it could be up to 12 months after it has failed, the next time he or she is back in that area. And in the meantime, the people that are depending on that pump for clean water have reverted to taking water from lakes and rivers with all the risks to life and health that that implies. My company, CW Applied Technology, along with our collaborative partners, Arup, Analog Devices, VT Networks, the NGO Fields of Life, WISE-R Laboratory in the Atlantic Technological University, and with the help of an innovation partnership from Enterprise Ireland, we have developed an integrated IoT solution that will immediately notify the installer of the failure of the pump. This has the capability of transforming the availability of consistently clean water to the poorest people in the most underdeveloped parts of the world. The parts of the world, if we're honest about it, will face a disproportionate amount of change due to climate change. It's a product and an idea made for this entrepreneurial factory concept. Right now, all around the world, not just in Ireland, we have green tech inventors who are stuck because they don't have or cannot access the talent to do market development, marketing, financial planning, manage and lead a team, hire the help that they need to manufacture the product. And they're sitting back and saying, well, what do I do next? And they can't concentrate on the one area that they are expert on. Our ecosystem, as I say, is a good system, but good is the enemy of great. You know, we can all get very comfortable with a good system, but we've got to get out of that comfort zone and go for great. To use a James Clear quote, we don't rise to the level of our goals, we fall to the level of our systems, and we've got to take the system to the next level. I believe the entrepreneurial factory is a key part of the jigsaw to take it to the next level. It's an opportunity for venture studios, government partners, corporations to collaborate to really make an impact on bridging that valley of debt and bringing more of our compelling ideas through to commercialisation. Entrepreneurship is the single best way to mobilise great minds, unlock great ideas and solve the world's greatest problems. By way of summary, I'll just say this. You know, on our own, we can do so little, but together, we could do so much. Thank you.